One of the problems, though, facing flyers is capacity. Many airlines are cutting the number of seats available from major hubs. Here's a look now at 3 cities with the biggest deficit from last year. Travelers leaving out of Chicago have 20,000 fewer seats now to choose from, by far the biggest drop. In Las Vegas, there's a drop of 13,000 seats, and there are about 11,000 fewer seats for Los Angeles. So nationwide, there are more than 200,000 fewer seats available. But we have some tips today to lessen the pain. Rick Cini is with FareCompare.com. He's joining us now live from Los Angeles this morning. Rick, thanks for being with us. Obviously, as we have mentioned, a busy time of year. In fact, I want to go ahead and show our viewers one of these graphics that we have prepared from AAA's travel forecast. Look at this now, nearly 4.54 million. That's 11% of holiday travelers plan to travel by airplane. That's a 7.2% decrease from the 4.89 million travelers who flew last year. So does that 7.2 figure surprise you? I kind of thought it would be more than that.
Yeah, it's a little bit surprising. I guess, you know, what we've seen is really kind of a crazy year with, you know, oil hitting almost 150 around July 4th, ticket prices going up, 21 attempted airfare hikes in the first half of the year. And then I didn't expect to see the sales that we're seeing right now. So, you know, the bottom line is that it's just a lot fewer seats out there. And I think people are sitting on the fence about traveling on airplanes for at least the next few months.
Yeah, but you mentioned those sales. Pretty unbelievable deals out there. Does this sort of say to the consumer, maybe procrastinating isn't such a bad thing when I go to buy my airline tickets?
Typically, I don't tell people to procrastinate, because really you should start shopping for air travel in a typical situation about 4 months before travel. That's shopping, not buying. And you can actually get your tickets within a month, but this year procrastinators are going to be rewarded. I actually bought my tickets for Thanksgiving in June. I thought tickets were going to be the highest they were ever going to be in history. So, you know, this year is a special year, and we've got every major airline with a holiday sale right now, and that some of these even go out through the end of February. Wow,
that's a pretty good deal. But you mentioned you got your tickets in June. A lot of other people have done the same thing, particularly when you're talking about the holidays. I mean, we know what time they come every year. Can you get any of that money back?
Actually, you can. Most people don't know this, but if the price drops for the same flight that you bought earlier, airlines like United, Alaska, JetBlue, and Southwest will change your ticket. Some will give it you, just change it for nothing, and others will give you a credit voucher for the difference. So if it has dropped, and it probably has actually if you've already bought your ticket, definitely call your airline. You can get some of that money back.
Wow, that's fantastic to know. So hopefully everybody will check that out. Hey, before we let you go, Rick, go ahead and give us, if you would, some tips for people who may be traveling over the holiday.
Well, certainly if you haven't bought your ticket, you've got a few days with some of these sales for Thanksgiving and for Christmas. So, you know, the absolute day you do not want to travel is Sunday. You're going to pay $300 more for the privilege of returning on Sunday after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, take an extra day, huh?
Yeah, leave on a Tuesday or a Saturday, and if you can, especially if you're bringing in your parents or something, bring them back on the day of the holiday. There's no people in the airports, and the ticket prices are so much cheaper.
Excellent. Well, great information. We sure do appreciate it. Rick Cini from FareCompare.com. Thank you, Rick.
Sure.